Yes, sir, we're back again. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Conscious Reacts is back again with another one. Bro, I've been watching this Fall Off Trunk Sale Part 5 from J.COLE, and it actually confirmed something. Something that I explained or talked about in my previous video where I talked about people are getting J.COLE confused, bro. Like, this album that it dropped right now, bro, it's literally will be understood by people who actually follow J.COLE and love J.COLE and people who've been J.COLE fans for a long time. You understand? That's what it's been made for. It's been made for people who actually fucks with the nigga, bro, who actually listened from the jump. And this for me, this is an interview. For me, this is like an interview, bro, because we know for a fact we'll never get interviews from the cat. But here, bro, he explained to the guy in this certain show, bro, why and how and let me not do the talking, bro. Let's just watch this.
You doing everything you get, I'm getting, bro. You know what I mean? Twins, man. Everything he buy, I buy. You know what I mean? Excellent. You getting the green, right?
Never seen a rapper like this, bro. Actually, a rapper in J. Cole's level of wealth. The way he's so socially. Bro, he's buying his own clothes, bro. He's buying his own clothes. He's not, you understand? He's just humble like that. This is fun to see, bro.
The green, we getting green? Man, they making pajama shirts.
That's how I'm listening to it.
Yeah, just this guy, bro. This guy. I think maybe he's a salesperson here in this shop, or I don't. Yeah, I think maybe he's a salesman. Yeah.
Right? So like I don't listen to them together. I listen to them completely separate.
Oh, for the dish?
Yeah. They're two different albums.
Yes,
They're two different albums. They're two different albums talking about two different worlds. You understand? It's two different albums talking about two different worlds. You understand? That's what it is, bro. That is why the podcasters and all these guys who want the clicks are failing to understand. And all these guys, bro, are busy comparing Kendrick and Cole. That's what they don't understand, bro. They don't understand that all they wanted was the beef. All they wanted was the smoke. But let's dive in here. Let's find out what Cat is on.
Completely different albums. And my homeboys be trying to like, man, this one better than that one. They're two completely different albums, bro. And it's like, for me, I remember my homeboy Lorenzo put me on put me on you. My sophomore year of high school, Friday Night Lights. We going to the JV basketball game, bro.
Friday Night Lights, bro. Yeah, I still remember that mixtape, Friday Night Lights. I was still a lighty too. Yeah, it was dope.
It was like, I had never heard no storytelling like that. You said you wanted to do something that you never done before and reach a new height. And people thought that was like, I'm finna go out bar crazy. I feel like it was you completing all the stories and all the chapters that you wanted to tell that you couldn't tell in the beginning of your career that way. If this is somebody's first time listening to you, they hear everything. And that's
Yeah. They actually get the full picture of who Cat is. They actually get the full picture who this Cat is if they just listen to this one project.
That's ill that you say that. I appreciate it because you hit the nail on the head. But what I add is like, if it's your first time hearing me, I'm as clear as when you was listening to Friday Night Lights, you was hearing me for the first time and you was hearing my perspective. So as you heard somebody young, hungry, trying to make it boom, 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 and you heard the perspective clear.
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel like when our favorite artists get so big and so massive and so, they run out of shit to tell us.
Facts. They run out of things to tell us. They run dry, bro. They run dry. That's why the music then fades. You understand? That's why the music then fades.
Or they run out of perspective to give us human being perspective.
now you talking from.
They're talking money, bro. They're talking money. They're talking about women. They're talking about real estate. They're talking about whatever, bro. Maybe investing and everything. And that's not everybody's, you understand? Because actually, most people who listen to hip hop or rap music, bro, like youngins, bro, they're still hustling and everything like that. You understand? A few billionaires, there are few people who are rich like that. It's just a 9 to 5 and kids, bro, and people who are still in high school and all of that, and 9 to 5. It's not people who are super rich like that.
Because you talking from up here. So all I wanted to do was put you right here, but at those points in my life. You know what I mean?
That I'm finally not as like, I don't want to use starstruck, but like I couldn't even get my words out at first. But Cause I know you probably ain't gonna do no interviews.
He won't. He won't. When was the last time we saw J. Cole's interview, bro? I think the last time I saw J. Cole's interview was Angie. Angie Martinez, huh? Yeah, it's Angie Martinez, something like that. But that's the last time I saw J. Cole's interview, bro. Because they don't do interviews like that. And this guy, bro, just gave us something, bro. This guy is interviewing because this is an interview. To me, this is an interview. And we're getting something out of J. Cole, bro.
And so like for me, it's like questions that I've always wanted to ask. For this album specifically, I seen like you tell the story from '03 adolescence to safety to die trying about. I think it's the James, your friend James. Is that true? How like all them pieces come together when you saying? I think it's in. I can't remember what song it's in, but you say if you listen to all my songs, it's a letter revealed.
Yeah, I remember
Is that
line.
the letter that's revealed, or is it so much?
That's a completely different. Me saying, play on my albums, you find you a letter revealed. This is as soon as I know. Come here, look what I wrote. That's just me saying like, yo, if you hear the whole progression from the come up, the warm up, Friday Night Lights, Sideline Story, Born Center, Forest Hill Drive, those.
Yeah.
And then going into the fall off,
Yeah.
it's a progression of my whole life.
Yeah.
To me, For Your Eyes Only, KOD, the off season, and even Might Delete Later,
Yeah.
those are side quests.
Concepts.
The concept out, For Your Eyes Only and KOD, concepts. The off season Might Delete Later, it's like practice.
That
Come on, bro. Practice. Might Delete Later is one of the nicest albums J. Cole ever made, bro. Might Delete Later is one of the nicest albums J. Cole ever made, bro.
It's just me.
lyrical exercise.
It's just lyrical exercise. It's
That
just
was
me
really
practicing
just shit.
to get to the fall off, which is the continuation.
Now, since you hear what he's saying, since you hear what Ked is saying, bro, how will these podcasters understand then? How will they understand from just listening once to the album? How will they understand, bro? That's why they're saying, it's not his greatest, because they don't understand the concept. It is not made for people who don't like the cat. It is made for people who are fans. This album is made for J. Cole fans. So we understand everything. We understand the progression from the jump to now. And for me, personally, bro, I feel like J. Cole right now is the dopest it's ever been. Right now. That's how I feel, bro. I feel like this is his prime, bro. His pen has changed. He's on some other level. So haters would hate, bro, because you don't understand. There's a guy I watched, he's talked about these people, bro. If you're not his fan, if maybe you jump into a conversation like, actually, I don't listen to J. Cole. You've got nothing to say then. You've got nothing to judge him on because you don't actually like his music. Then whatever you're going to talk, bro, it's negative because you don't like his music in the first place. Keep quiet.
Of the J. Cole story, Jermaine's life story in the form of this J. Cole character. So when you hear me say this is a suicide note, come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill. It's me basically saying like, man, I'm done with that. I took you to the end.
Yeah.
I took you to 29 years old.
Okay.
Because that's when Forest Hill Drive dropped.
Okay.
So I took you back to 29.
Yeah.
Then I gave you the life update at 39.
Okay.
I don't have nothing else to say as Jermaine via J. Cole. I'm a rap probably. I'll hop on a song probably. I might even fuck around if I get inspired enough. I may do an album, but I don't care to continue that story. The Fall Off is like a continuation of the J. Cole story. If you listen to Forest Hill Drive, that's Jermaine via J. Cole.
That's what people missed, bro. That's exactly what a lot of people missed. What he's saying right now. I'm happy, bro. I actually catched this.
If you listen to For Your Eyes Only, that's not Jermaine via J. Cole. If you listen to KOD, that's not Jermaine via J.
For Your Eyes Only, it's another perspective. For Your Eyes Only is another perspective.
Cole. Yeah. If you listen to the off season and even Might Delete Later, man, that's just me practicing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Off season Might Delete Later, that's him practicing, bro. That's another level of penship that we experienced there, bro. Especially from Might Delete Later. For me, I was like, what? Kid was on fire, bro.
I get a little sprinkle here and there.
Because you always gonna give substance.
Yes.
So that's never gonna be lit.
But when you play the Fall Off, you get in Jermaine. You sitting in a passenger seat with Jermaine.
And that's why
the entire album.
That's why you gotta be in the car. That's why you gotta ride with you.
So that you can understand,
That
bro.
shit's genius.
Yeah,
I went
bro.
to Dreamville Fest 1. When I got there,
I'm actually happy, bro.
My homeboy,
I'm actually happy, bro. I'm actually happy that what I was thinking about is exactly what J. Cole was on. You understand? What I was thinking about is exactly what J. Cole has been on when he was making the Fall Off album, bro. It's exactly what I've been thinking, bro. That's why it went over a lot of people's heads, bro. A lot of haters' heads. It went over. But people who fucks with J. Cole, they understood exactly what's happening. You understand? This is one of the dopest albums, bro, I've ever listened to. Facts.
Dimitri's best friend got in line, so we built a bond.
Hey, the kid got a front seat row in a J. Cole's concert right now, bro. Like this cat is talking to J. Cole. Think about that, bro. J. Cole. This kid is talking to J. Cole easily. Like no security guard is holding him. Nobody's pushing him back, but they're just conversating, bro. It's nice and it's wholesome. Come on, bro. Respect to J. Cole. We've never seen artists like this, bro. If they are, there are a
2
few.
years ago, my homeboy Dimitri passed away hooping. Like he went out the way he loved, like hooping on Mother's Day. His heart just gave out. Completely healthy, 27 years old, completely healthy, hooping.
That's sad, bro.
And he was a huge fan. My homeboy Josiah, when you said you was releasing and we was listening to Blizzard, he went to Dimitri's grave and played the album for him.
Hey, that's respect, bro. He went to a graveyard and played the album for his brother. Hey, that's dope, bro. That means the cat loved J. Cole like that, bro.
Being able to tell this story to you, like, your music impact way more than, like, I know you know, but, like, I think you need to hear it because I feel like people don't get their flowers while they hear it, you know? And, like, for me, being able to tell you that, how it's impacted my life, like, this can be your last album for me, bro, like, for real.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry for you,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Appreciate you for sharing that.
I appreciate you. Like, I live my life to hip hop, and people don't understand that shit. Every time.
This part 5, this was the highlight of the part 5 for me. This conversation. This was the highlight for everything, bro. I saw him play basketball at the end. I saw him actually throw in a snippet of a music video inside here, bro. It's crazy. You must just watch it on your, if you get time. Maybe even after watching this video, you go watch it, bro.
Time you step to the pen, you want to be Jordan. Like, same thing you took when you went to play basketball. Like, whenever you do some shit, like, you do it to your fullest.
Facts.
And, like, how you do one thing is how you do everything in life. So that's why I know, like, when you say the last real one here, like, dead ass, bro.
Hey, this the best.
Yeah, that was dope, bro. I might end it there, bro. Say what you wanna say, but this was it, bro. I actually explained this in the previous video, bro. I talked about this, bro. That a lot of people didn't. A lot of haters. Let me not say people. A lot of haters. They don't know the whole J. Cole story, bro. They don't know the whole J. Cole story. We respect Cat. Like and subscribe. I wrote a journey to 100 subscribers. Fire!